On one side, Swami says have higher goals and work hard to achieve them, but leave the end result to God. If we are content with whatever we have, how can we set goals and achieve them?
Okay, so that is a very important thing. Swami says you should always aim high. Low aim is a crime. So what is the aim? There is in life essential and non-essential, eternal, permanent. You aim high in attaining God, in doing help like yajna, that means service to the whole humanity. There your aim should be high. I want to spend more and more time thinking about God, doing more and more on service. For the worldly things, you should not have high aim. Instead of you have got $1,000 or about 10,000, oh no, 1 million. Well, that is not good. That is not that low. There, the higher aim is a crime. Here, the higher aim is good things. Same thing. I want to be more powerful. Instead of one king, I want to achieve thing. That is crime. Anything where it is selfish end, that means for self-aggrandizement, that is for your own selfish ends, attaining more wealth, more name, fame, power. Any of those is not acceptable. But whenever it is towards God, there's like Sri Ramakrishna is the greatest example. They say is mad after God. He says, another day is gone. What is the use of me living? So you should have that madness. He says, everybody in the mad, people say he's a mad saint of Dakshineshwar. That is the name he had. Then Swami Ramakrishna said, everybody is mad. Somebody is mad for wealth. Somebody is mad for friends. Somebody is mad for power. Somebody is mad for name and fame. I am mad after God. This is the best madness. If you choose a madness, that is the best madness. Swami himself said that. Pichini tappinchu, pichini pogotu, satya sai shanti premadai. He says, you will get rid of your madness. How? Madness of the world. And he'll make you mad after Swami. So, and he says, Kanniru teppinchu. He says, he will make you get rid of your tears of going after the world and will make you have divine tears, joyful tears, thinking about God. So, in answer to that, so you should not have in the temporary things we change, this high goals. They should not hanker after the worldly pleasures and worldly gains. Only our one-pointed thing should be after God and divine things. Good.
Few weeks before also I discussed and you beautifully explained. This is one thing that question, this same kind of question came, low aim is a crime and how is contentment. The first thing to realize is that no matter what, Swami is, you should try, you should do the work as you are, like how the 3 points we discussed right now. We have to do the work. The result, you leave it to Swami, but still you have to work that way. But when we are working that, the outcome is you'll be still content. You're not disturbed or anything. You're still in that same equal mindedness. You're doing it. Then you are doing the right way. Then that contentment is. Then you have contentment, and also you are doing the right thing. How you do acting. The best thing is that the example that immediately that this kind of thing comes is this Uddhava. There is a devotee of Lord Krishna, Uddhava. So he was telling that to Lord Krishna that why don't you tell the gopis that the jnana, the realization that God is everywhere. They are mad after you. You should tell them. Then he said, I don't know how to say it. Please, you go and tell them. Then he gave okay, I will write a letter, and he gives the letter to Uddhava, and Uddhava takes the letter to the gopis. The gopis, we all know how much they loved God, how much they loved Lord Krishna. There is a very beautiful, you can go on, there's a pravachanam that's going on, like you can have days and days of about that particular episode. But in essence, what happens is, Lord, this Uddhava comes to teach the gopis and about Brahmanyan, about the realization of the self and the highest thing that they need to realize. And it's not Lord Krishna. That's what he wants to tell them. And he comes there, and the gopis, the devotion of the gopis is so supreme. We all know how much the para bhakti that they were even the letter they just pulled the letter and everybody had a little piece. So then they tear into pieces and everybody is looking and they're putting in their eyes, and then they were so happy that they have got a piece. And he was very upset. That letter was, people did not even read it. All these gopis. Then he was talking to Radha, why are you guys like this? And you are always crying for Lord Krishna. You are sad, and why you are not. Basically, you are not content. You are crying for him, and you are in pain. When he said that, Radha answers that point. Why are you saying we are in pain? You are giving pain right now. We are thinking about Lord Krishna and happy all the time. Then is you're crying. Crying doesn't mean that I'm in pain. I'm always thinking about, everybody is thinking about Krishna, they are happy and they are content. So now the thing is, you're coming and talking about some Brahma. We don't know about all this, what is Brahman, all those things. So you take it back. We are already happy. We are content. Then he realizes what the beauty of this is, that happiness that they are enjoying, then he actually gets the jnana of the bhakti, and that is the real the true devotion. Finally, there's no difference between true devotion and the Brahmanyan. Then he understands, he learns from them. The whole point here is that they are content, and they are content because they are one with the Lord, like Narendra uncle said. But that is the aim that we should have. Once we have that thing, that's
that is good. Yes.
Just one last comment. Higher goal, like higher learning, should be high in nature, in quality, and not quantity.
Yeah, that's why we agree with that. Everything is quality. Swami says, I'm not worried about the quantity. Even people say, Swami, in our center we used to have, I did that. So in the beginning we had only 20 people, suddenly increased to 60 people. Swami, hey, this is all you learned from me. I'm not interested in quantity. I'm interested in quality. That is why Swami is very particular. Just you need to focus on good quality. For that, intensity of love for God, that is important. That is where the advantage for us, all of us lovers of God, we get together, talk about Him, sing His glories, do His work. That intensifies our love for God. That is the way, that is the purpose of the whole thing. Otherwise, if you don't make use of the simple basic thing, that is why Lord Krishna tells Arjuna there is a gap between knowledge and practice. Everybody knows, all of us know what to do good. You think you don't need a big thing. Yeah, everyone knows because we have been studying Swan. But how to practice simple things? Don't talk too much. Just watch silence. People cannot keep quiet. Want to chat. Who are you? Where did you come from? That's why when in Prashantini, I remember one lady said, "Where are you from?" She says, "I came here to know where I am from." That is why, because we are from. So that is a good. So always you are interested in somebody else, where you came from, how many people they have, where the children, where they're getting married. Why are you interested on the first practice? Simple thing. Focus rather the time on God. Live in the present. Right now we are focusing on study circle and bhajans. Let us focus on that bhajans and remember at least what we sang. Just then will be going closer and closer to God. Okay, Sai Ram will continue.